At Budweiser Gardens as the London Knights get ready to take on the rival Windsor Spitfires in Game 1 of the first round of playoffs. It's been a strange series, to say the least, to see the Knights come out of the gate strong and be up 3-0, and to see it end the way it did last night. There's quite a lot of disbelief today from fans, players, and local businesses who say this is not the way they saw this series going.
And Adrienne, certainly an exciting Friday night as we head into March break.
It is, Camille. The Knights are getting ready to take on the Flint Firebirds. The Knights coming into tonight on a 3-game win streak and fresh off a Midwest Championship title. And they've already clinched a playoff spot. The Toronto Raptors faced elimination tonight in Game 7 against the Philadelphia 76ers at home in Toronto.
Kawhi up top, looks at the clock, turns the corner for the win.
Spirited fans braved heavy rain in Maple Leaf Square to catch the game. After trailing for 3 quarters, the Raps came back to take a 92-90 win with a 15-foot jump shot from Kawhi Leonard at the buzzer. The Raptors now move on to face Milwaukee in the Eastern Conference Finals. Well, I am joined by Majors manager Roop Chanderdat here at Labatt Field as the Majors get ready to take on the Brantford Red Sox. It is your 3rd game of the season tonight and a beautiful night for baseball. How's your season going so far? The London Knights getting ready to take on the rival Windsor Spitfires in Game 1 of the first round of playoffs here tonight at Bud Gardens. It's fairly quiet in here right now, but that will not be the case as 7:30 approaches. The London Knights are getting ready to host the Flint Firebirds tonight. And joining me now is Ryan Starr, Director of Communications for the London Knights Hockey Club. Ryan, the team coming into tonight with some great momentum. What can we expect to see out there? I'm down here at the market, and the London Knights are getting ready to host the Sudbury Wolves tonight. It's an exciting night for Knights fans as Alex Formanton and Evan Bouchard are back in the lineup for the first time here at home tonight. So an exciting night for Knights fans as they get to see them back on the ice this season at Budweiser Gardens. And speaking of exciting matchups, it is Yates Cup weekend as well. We're going to be chatting with some members of Western's offensive line as they get ready to play in the 111th Yates Cup game against the Guelph Griffins tomorrow. It is do or die for both these teams tonight. The London Nationals hosting the Waterloo Siskins in Game 7 of the GOJHL Sutherland Cup Championship final here tonight. Waterloo had the chance to close this series off at home on Sunday and take the title, but London fought back with a 5-1 win to push this to 7 games here tonight. Often referred to as the Jackie Robinson of hockey, Willie O'Ree is most known for breaking the NHL's color barrier when he suited up for the Bruins in 1958. A true hockey pioneer who many now say should be inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame. Among those fighting for his induction is MP Matt DeCourcy, who rose in the House of Commons on Friday in celebration of Black History Month.
Mr. Speaker, for his dedication as a builder, I'm sure Frederictonians, New Brunswickers, Canadians, and hockey fans around the world would share the view that it is past due time that Willie O'Ree be inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame.
DeCourcy says he's been connecting with people in Fredericton who are starting to organize the community-led nomination.
It's the Board of Governors of the Hockey Hall of Fame who will make this decision, so we will put together as strong a nomination package as we can, community-led from Fredericton, to say to the NHL, to say to people right across this country and right across North America, it's due time to recognize Willie O'Ree for his contributions to the game and to our communities.
After learning about the mention in Ottawa, O'Ree says he's honored and would be elated to be included among Canada's hockey legends.
I'm certainly thrilled and honored. There has been some talk of, trying to get me in, but I would be, as I mentioned, I would be thrilled. It's one of the goals I had set for myself when I was goal setting and playing professional hockey, and then playing with the Boston Bruins.
Robert Mabey grew up playing hockey with O'Ree and is pleased to see DeCourcy advocating in Ottawa.
I think that's great. The more people that we can get involved, the better chance he has of getting in.
He says all the work O'Ree has done working with youth would make him an excellent addition to the Great Hall.
He's done wonders with that diversity force program that he does for the NHL. Travels all over the USA teaching children the skills of hockey and the skills of life.
The nomination package needs to be submitted to the chairman of the Hall of Fame by March 15th. Adrienne South, Global News, Fredericton. Known as the Jackie Robinson of hockey, Willie O'Ree first broke the NHL's color barrier when he suited up for the Boston Bruins in 1958. O'Ree will earn a place among the hockey greats for his work as a builder in the game when he's inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame this fall. Since the news broke just weeks ago, messages have been pouring in over social media, including from PK Subban, who tweeted his congrats.
And when I look back on my career and all my accomplishments, to think that none of it would ever be possible without the sacrifices that Willie O'Ree made and many, many others before me. So just want to personally congratulate Willie O'Ree on giving me the opportunity to be on the cover of the NHL game, to win a Norris Trophy, to have a long career so far, 9 years of playing in the NHL, 10 years of pro hockey, and without you, Willie, none of it would be possible.
Along with other tweets from other players like Philadelphia's Wayne Simmons. And while O'Ree paved the way for many, for others he served as a teammate and overall role model on and off the ice. Like for Bob Ertel, who played with O'Ree in Kitchener, Ontario, for the Kitchener Canucks junior hockey team during the 1955-1956 season.
I was 16 years old at that time, so maybe that's why they give me that number. But if you go to the back row here, Willie is the second one in here. I kind of attached myself to him a little bit, and as I say, he was just super nice to me. He taught me a lot of things, but the way he handled himself on the ice, and especially the way he handled himself off the ice, it was a good mentor for me to imitate.
It was that season with the Canucks, O'Ree was hit with a puck in his right eye, losing 95% of his vision in that eye. Although the two haven't stayed in touch, Ertel would love to reconnect with O'Ree someday. And when the ceremony takes place this November,
I'll be watching for sure. Yeah, because again, I can't say enough good things about the man.
Adrienne South, Global News, Fredericton. There was no shortage of enthusiasm on the soccer field today in Fredericton. A surreal experience for many, being taught by the likes of Christine Sinclair, Diana Matheson, Karina LeBlanc, and Rianne Wilkinson.
It's kind of like shocking, kind of. It's like, oh my gosh, like this is like actually happening.
It was super cool because you watch them play on TV your whole life. Like, these girls have been playing on the Canada team since I've been born, I think. So just getting to meet the people that you've been watching for your whole life, it's kind of like a dream that you never think is going to happen, but then it does.
The IS4 program was created following the 2012 Olympic Games, where the women won bronze. More than 240 people turned out for this weekend's event, which is a partnership with the Fredericton District Soccer Association.
We've had kids from Nova Scotia, all over New Brunswick. Like I think the furthest in Nova Scotia were kids from the South Shore. We've got people from here this morning from Amherst, but we've had people from all over New Brunswick. I think we've had some PEI people in town as well. So, yeah, we've covered the Maritimes pretty well with this weekend.
But it wasn't just about new drills and soccer skills. The women also shared experiences of having been cut from teams themselves early in their playing careers.
But you got to be bold and be you and own who you are and chase your dreams no matter what. Because we are living proof that if you do that, anything's possible.
And it wasn't all hard work on the pitch. These young athletes were also given a chance to get autographs and pictures, as well as hold some hardware.
Our goal was to get as many kids across the country to touch the medal, hoping that they dream big and start to want to be the next Olympians.
Symbolism not lost on Phillips.
To me, it represents like hard work and dedication pays off. And so I'll keep trying my best to get better every day, and then maybe someday I'll be holding a medal.
Olympic athletes giving back, hoping to inspire a future generation of players. Adrienne South, Global News, Fredericton.
Thanks, Camille. And joining me again, Cedric Joseph and Chris Merchant of the Western Mustangs. They're gearing up for the 111th Yates Cup tomorrow against the Guelph Griffins. Now, I didn't get a chance to ask you before, but any pregame meals that you're specifically going to be, what are you going to eat before the game?
There's probably some scrambled eggs and some bacon with some fruits on the sides, usually what I go to.
Sounds pretty good. What about yourself, Chris?
My parents are going to be here, so we're going to go out for breakfast. I'll probably just have the same, some eggs, toast, and just something simple so the stomach doesn't get too riled up.
All right, so I'm actually going to let them take over the 7-day forecast. So for London, what's it looking like for the rest of the week?
And Sasha, the Guelph Storm will now go on to take on the Saginaw Spirit in the conference final that starts tomorrow in Saginaw. Fans I spoke with in and around the city say that since the Knights are out now, they'll be turning their full attention to NHL playoffs.